Hello, this is Papa Rone speaking, and I'm bringing you another cast. This is another game I've played. This is a 2v2 of myself as Dry Sock. A friend of mine is Wiggles the Jedi. We have two enemies, Swap Fox and Belly the Conqueror. Now, this game I thought was a brilliant game. As you can see, just letting me know that he's gone Royal Engineers, but this game here was a brilliant 2v2. I really enjoyed this game, and as we can see, there's lots of things happening. So yeah, it was an American and British game versus a Wermac and the Panzer Elite. So it's a good mix. It's another victory point game. It's quite fast and speedy at the start here. We were breaking out, and apologies for the title voice. I'm absolutely wasted from last night, but I thought I'd do a cast anyway because I got nothing else to do. So here we go. There's when we're all making it forward, things are happening. A friend of mine, I'm trying to make an early push. As you can see him laying down the MG, and of course my direct enemy is also making a quick push, and we have a small encounter here which is grand. He did end up retreating. It just says the enemy takes this victory point. Again, this is the first team to reach 0 loses. And so now I'm bringing forward my MGs. Had to bring my men back into cover just to cover them. Slowly making my way forward, and of course on the other side we have my teammate with his victory point capture with his lieutenant. Here's a Ben carrier. It's a unit carrier. It's very effective. It also has machine gun emplacements on it. So as you can see, it's a bit of a encounter here, but if I can go on lieutenants down, which is just a very harsh shot to the British because they require a lieutenant to build further. So yeah, here we go. And simultaneously on the other side I'm also battling it out with the other player, trying to cover myself from the back with MGs built in like a ladder or a step formation. See, I'm setting up another one over here. But still, we're still having the encounter here. Wiggles moving his men back just to better position his units in a and again the opposite player, Swap Fox, is doing the same thing. So we're having units lost. It's lost. Wiggles leaving a few men idle as I try and do a flanking maneuver here, but I take out this machine gunner, but it doesn't seem to work out well, and I have to retreat. So having a machine gun off there, and I won, fortunately. Keeping the pressure on with my machine guns, but there's I mean the opponent was far further ahead in building progression than I was, I think, because yeah, as you can see, I'm only just now getting my third building up. Ally is setting up his second building, which is, oh, it's already set up. He's producing men now. Again, so we've lost control of all 3 victory points, but it's still early game, we can still pull through. So you see another person setting up, and yes, what I've found is the German machine gun does shoot further than the American machine gun. So I tried to move my units, but they are suppressed, so they're moving very slowly. Scrolling, and I do have to retreat those guys, but so as you can see, we control the fewer territories in the map. But here we go, my friend's pushing out again. He's hit the skirmish here, using cover very effectively by this squad, but I mean, no one's perfect, and that man's gonna have to pull out. Here we go, this is where my friend starts using Stuart, which is a far better vehicle than that vehicle, and chases him away. And this is where we're able to start bringing a pull through, a pullback. At the same time, I rush with my T-17 armoured car. As some of you may know, it's my favourite vehicle. And again, sort of push through. Slowly push it forward on this side. A lot to encounter though. And here we go, we're about to finish this victory point capture, which will slow the decay of our points. So at the same time, I've discovered an anti-tank here, so I'm trying to micro around it, but there's lots of men getting in my way. And things not working just sort of quite how I want them. I do manage to take out the anti-tank, but at what cost? Because my T-17 is very low health, and there we go, main gun destroyed, so I'm trying to get out of there. But oh, and there we go, out of control, so I lost that tank. But on the other side here we have this annoying shroom wagons that are early game vehicle captures, and they're just frustrating and hard to deal with, so Wiggles is gonna just take it out because he's just sick of that. And Wiggles is very nicely pushing out on this side, getting us the upper hand on this side, getting us some resource gain. Very effective. Again, on the other side I try another T-17 armoured car rush, but he managed to replenish his men on the anti-tank, so again I'm microing into it, trying to destroy it without getting shot, because these things will kill my tank in 1 hit. 2 hits maybe. And so yep. So I do take it out. Again, very low health left in my armoured car. So I'm trying to retreat him before his main cannon gets destroyed this time, and there we go, out of control. Clever movements on his behalf. So I'm trying to move around just to see if I can push through on my side as well, because as you can see, well, my computer just had a brain fart. As you can see, Wiggles is pushing on his side again, and it's very nicely covering all those points, bringing forward. We're getting more resources. I'm beginning to stockpile and sort of put up a defensive wall, because I'm not able to push out very well at the moment, and he seems to be very close to my doorstep. He hasn't captured that point yet, but oh, here we go. This is actually when he decides to. Yeah, just we lose that. There's nothing I can do about it. Again, some units just sitting ready to combat. Could be getting some repairs going, but well. And here we go. I get caught off the side here, and lose my engineer push. yeah, we... Oh yes, I do take out that and lose my car. My car's plural. As we can see amongst the rubble and debris of vehicles and crevices from the cannons. We got another T-17